Buffalo.
Hi, Paul.
Good to see you, Harry.
Yeah,
Here.
nice to be here.
Yeah.
This is a great place to come to, and it's right in the middle of the city, and yet it's a beautiful piece of nature.
Yeah. Winnipeg's got an adequate share, a generous share of public land and parks like this. I grew up here. I had no idea that this was here until a few years ago, and it's very pleasant.
Yes, I guess you've seen some interesting things when you've come here, eh?
Last week, I was out here having a walk with my friend. Let's call him Richard, and we were walking around and just stopping and talking about this and that. And he glimpsed a shadow just over there, on close to the river, Harry, and a great owl swooped around and then lit on a tree. And I got a picture here which you'll be able to demonstrate a little better later.
Yeah.
And it was quite thrilling. And one of the other walkers went by and said, "Oh, that's a great horned owl." And I showed the photo to you, and you identified it more correctly as a great gray owl. Is that correct?
Yes, the provincial bird, indeed. Such a kind of symbolic thing to find right here.
Well, when we're concerned about Mother Nature and the creatures and so on, it's really thrilling and almost overwhelming sometimes to see something as magnificent as that.
Yeah.
So I took a few photographs. Later in the day, I sent the photographs over to my friend Richard.
Yeah.
And as one would often do, I kind of half apologized for the fact that there wasn't much detail to it, just an outline, a shadow. And I got this response from him, which I want to share with you, which I found to be quite touching.
Great.
No matter what you say, Paul, I think this is a fine photo. Anybody seeing it would know that the bird is an owl, and would probably recall that owls are often seen in darkness or semi-darkness when their mystery is the most pronounced. This is an owl in silhouette with details hidden away as the bird would wish it.
Well, I think that's a wonderful metaphor. My soul, it embodies the mystery of the spiritual as we see it, and I think he's hit the nail on the head as to the symbolism of it.
Yeah, I like the idea that we are concerned about the fragile nature of the natural world and the creatures here, and we've got a proper scientific and other political agenda to do something about it. But here's a reminder. It just kind of turns the thing around, as you say, and reminds us of the mystery and the wonder in the creature herself or himself. And it's very touching that the bird possesses a mystery, and what I've taken in silhouette, he's saying the bird would appreciate that, even if I'm self-scrutinizing about the lack of detail.
Well, I think that's wonderful, and I like ascribing these kind of thoughts to the animal too, because often we take them for granted, and although they're an animal nature, we almost think of them in an inanimate way, and yet the bird has feelings and ideas too.
Sure.
Well, I had a nice experience a week ago, just after that first snowfall, when I came and I followed some deer here in the woods of the park and took some pictures of them. But again, it's really wonderful that such lovely creatures can exist and coexist with us right here in the city.
Yeah, with their own integrity and their own presence and their own kind of message. So we'd commend to our friends and neighbors. It's pretty everyday stuff we're talking about. But next time you take a walk in the park or wherever else, just give yourself time to notice the unusual and maybe turn it around a little bit and try to get inside the character and the wonder of the creatures that as you say, that we share the park and the city and this wonderful world with.
A wonderful message, Paul. Thank you. Very nice.
Great to be here with you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay.